Dan. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining today. I want to give you a little bit of background. First off, I appreciate the opportunity to present to you all today. As Dan said, my name is Fonsi Bongsai, and I am the program manager for StartZone, which is Highline's brand, and then a national brand. I'm a certified business advisor for the Small Business Development Center. Some of you might know the acronym as SBDC. And both programs are housed at Highline College. Today, I will be kind of giving you a brief overview about our two programs. It's just another resources for you. If you're interested in starting a small business, where do you turn to? So our programs are there for you, and it's at no cost for you at Highline College. And these are the resources that you can access. So I'm gonna share my PowerPoint. I should have started with the PowerPoint first, but I kind of gave you an outline of what the two economic programs that are at Highline College, which is StartZone, SBDC, the Small Business Development Center. And then I'm just going to go to the next slide, which is, I'm doing this all the time and I'm always, okay, so. Highline really believes that, Highline serves the South King County community, and we really believe that we need to kind of bridge the gap on why immigrants, women, community of color, why we're struggling on starting small businesses, and what are the resources that are available to help struggling small businesses. So we believe that every individual should have an opportunity to start and grow and create a sustainable and profitable business that will provide for the owner, bring value and meet the needs of their employees, customers, and communities. So when we do help a business, we try to encompass all of that. It's just not start a business for themselves, but be productive in the community as well. So start and grow. Then let's go to the next slide. We support this belief by reaching the underserved communities. As I said, under StartZone, we really tailor to immigrants, refugees, women, and communities of color. The reason why we're really targeting StartZone is really targeting these specific communities, because we have challenges with language barrier, technology, and so Highline saw there is a need to support immigrants, refugees, and women and communities of color. So that's where StartZone came into, really to tailor to these communities. So go to the next one. How can we help you? Well, if you have an idea, a business idea, and you want to consult with someone, come to StartZone, come to Small Business Development Center. That's really what we're there for. We'll kind of help you understand your market, understand your budget, do a business plan writing or business plan development if you need to, kind of map it out, understand what kind of business license and permits you need. And if you need a loan, what are the requirements for loan? So all those things really play into what starting a business requires. So we offer no-cost services. Some of the service we do is really one-on-one confidential advising. And that's really the key to really supporting our community. We don't really just meet with, give you homework and say goodbye. We really want to go over with you on everything you do step by step and be there with you to guide you through with your endeavor. We also have workshop training in areas of money, marketing, and management. Those are the components of writing a business plan. So if you have them, which is the budget, the financial piece, understand your market, and then understand your operation, which is under your management. We also have a research support team that can do research on your business idea. You kind of want to do what's their education, what your understanding your market, the education, income disposable, do they have any of that? So really understanding, we have the research team to kind of help you pull that piece and insert it to your business plan. And then we also do referral services. If we can't help you, We like to connect you to community partners that can do. For example, Ventures have a good, I think one of Ventures personnel team is on this Zoom, right, Jody? So anyways, they can help you with, I'm sorry, they can help you with loans as well, business planning as well. Almost the same thing we're doing, pretty much the same thing we're doing. So it's that type of referral services. We also provide free, it's called Legal Clinic. We're connected with the attorneys that are providing pro bono services to kind of help you understand the legal entity and legal realm within the your business concept. So those kind of resources that we provide and referral services that we provide. This is kind of an overview of what we do at StartZone and SBDC. You come to us, you have a business idea, we kind of research the business license. Do you need, that goes through DOR, Department of Revenue. You're going to see a lot of acronyms here because that's just, so SOS, Secretary of State, and you need city license. There's a lot of licenses, and that's why this is a challenge for a lot of immigrants, refugee community, because that part itself, it's very confusing. And then kind of what I just went over, community partner referrals, and then banks, if you're considering a loan or if you need a loan, business business plan, understand your budget. And then here comes this is my team at Highline College. We have Rich Shockley, Fawn Simon-Stein, myself, John B. Kishiru, Jacqueline Garcia, and then Carolyn Sinead. You can reach out to any of us, but if you're comfortable and you want, to sit down and talk to me, feel free to reach out to me. Here is the Small Business Development Center. If you're not in this area and you're maybe north or in some other area, you can reach out to the Washington Small Business Development Center. That's their website, and they do exact same thing we do, StartZone. We provide no cost consulting or advising, but they're more on a national level. And this is the team that represents the entire state of Washington. We have about 30 advisors. 37 advisors, I'm so sorry, correction. This is my favorite part. I wanted to highlight some of our businesses that we helped started. Our Nufo is a mechanic and it's in Federal Way. And he does simple auto mechanic work. We've helped him get into a lease, and he's up and running. Forest Ferry Bakery, she's my client. She's in Issaquah and been in operation for more than 10 years. She's a person with disability. We got access. We accessed some funds through the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation, which is supporting individuals with disability to help them start a business. So I helped her access that, got her into a lease, did all the financial, everything that I went over, we did that, and she's up and running, and she's still in business in Issaquah. So if you're in that area, please stop by and support her. And then Jacinta has a alteration in SeaTech. And she's looking for employees. If you have anyone with alteration skills, sewing skills, she started out with a little about 300 square feet. Now she's expanded and she's looking for employees. So these are some of my success stories. But at the end, this is a collage of the work that we've done with a lot of our startups and pictures and what we've been able to do. This is from an event that we helped put together where we showcase or display a lot of our startup businesses, and they brought food to sell, samples, and all the goodies. But as you know, under the pandemic, we haven't done anything for 2 years. So I just wanted to share this with you because these are out of all the slides, these are my 2 favorite slides. And that's it. I just really want to say thank you again for allowing me the opportunity to present to you. But if you are considering thinking about starting a business, or you're in the early stage of a launch, or if you have an existing business and you kind of need help on either expansion or maybe pivoting during the pandemic, please feel free to reach out to me. And if I, like I said, if I cannot assist you, I would definitely find the resources and connect you to those resources. Thank you. I'm going to unshare. And if anybody has any questions, I'm sorry, Patrick, are we taking questions?
Oh,
or,
yeah, we've got about 3 minutes left for questions.
Okay.
If anyone has questions, you're welcome to come off mute or put it in the chat. Just Fawn, just for clarity, so that StartZone, both StartZone and Small Business Development Center, there's no cost to the services that you're providing to young entrepreneurs. But StartZone is specific to kind of the Highline College geographic area that it serves.
That is absolutely correct, Dan. Thank you for making that clarification. So that is correct.
So for others, so some of you that are not that are on the call that may be interested in talking to Fawn and that are not in kind of Highline College geographic area, you can reach out to her still, but she can also support you, refer you to someone for the Small Business Development Center as well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for making that clarification, Dan.
So free legal advice, free financial advice. That stuff is so expensive. So this is a really great opportunity for anybody. The question is, do you need your $1 million idea to come in and into this program? Or if you're interested in the concept of entrepreneurship and you want to learn more about it, do you need to come in with your idea, or is it okay to learn without having an idea that you're developing?
Absolutely not. You don't need $1 million. I mean, that's why we're there. We're pretty much, we want to look at your business idea, what kind of funding you need. The key is put it in plan and not just execute it first, and then you have to, walk it back. A lot of immigrants, especially my dad's generation, where they would start it first and then found out, oh, I needed that. I need to do that first instead of open the business first. And that seems to be the problem with a lot of immigrants and refugee community, because we seem to launch and then we run into the barriers, the challenges. Well, we like to clean that up for you first. So you don't need $1 million to come. I mean, a lot of people who have $1 million, they probably don't need my help. So no, thank you. Good question, Patrick.